Problem station 8, question number 17. Constant adjoint density function of random variables x and y as this. And in part A, it says over an xy plane, draw the domain where the joint density function fxy takes positive values. Also illustrate the density function in 3 dimensions and indicate x and y, xy and fxy axis. So first, draw a right triangle on the flat xy plane. Let's draw our xy plane first. This is x, this is y, and since we have the joint density as for all points where x greater than 0, greater equals 0, y greater equals 0, and x plus y less equal 1, we have non-negative values. So that's why the corners must be 0 to 0, 1 to 0, and 0 to 1. So this is 1 to 0, this is 0 to 1, and the region is this part. So next we need to add a vertical line to add a new dimension, the density height. So let's draw this vertical axis like this. I'm drawing the same thing from a different angle. I just drop it to the floor, and then I add a new dimension, and yes, label it as z, which is actually our fxy. So when you check this function, when x and y are 0, it will be equal to 6. So we need to point this out in here. And when y is 1 and x is 1, either when the x is 1 or the y is 1, the function will be equal to 0. So that's why we need to draw a line from here to here and then here to here. We will end up having a pyramid. Exactly look like this. This is our 3D region. Part B. Compute the probability of probability of x less equal 3y. So note that we need to satisfy this one and this equation. So we can say that x can be at most 0.75. When we check this region, let's take it, we can draw this new line like this. Let's draw it like this, and this is x equals 3y. Sorry. And now we are interested in the upper part. Because we know that x can be at most 0.75. In here, in this region, x can get values higher than 0.75, so that's why we need to consider this area. Actually, we need to find the area of this one. Let's consider this as x, this as y, and our new graph, actually this is 0.75, this area, and this is 0.25. So let's draw it with like this, and then one line going from there to there, and then we need to calculate the area of this side. Look at this part, all of this area. We need to find the area of this side. Okay. In order to calculate this area, we can use this. We need to go 0 to 0.75 for x, and for y we need to go from x divided by 3 to 1 minus x. Write our function. Minus 3y squared bounds are 1 minus x to x divided by 3 dx is equal to 0 to 0.75, 3 minus 6x plus 3x squared minus 2x minus 7x squared divided by 3 dx equals to 0 to 0.75, 16x squared divided by 3 minus 8x plus 3 dx equals 16x cubed divided by 9 minus 4x squared plus 3x bounds are 0.75 to 0 equals 0.75. Since we have a pyramid shape and x is less equal 3y, we can easily understand the probability will be 75%. The most important part of this question is to find the bounds for this y. And actually it's not that complicated. You just need to write following equations, and this becomes y greater equal x divided by 3 and then the triangle condition, which was, let's check this one, becomes y less equal 1 minus x. So our upper bound must be this one, as you can see in here, and our lower bound must be this. The bounds for x are actually straightforward, so we already know x cannot pass 0.75, but it can start from 0, and then we just need to calculate this integral.